Hello students, today we are going to discuss a very important thinker, namely Amartya Sen. So Amartya Sen is not directly mentioned in your syllabus, but is very important whether you study liberty, equality, justice, whether you study democracy, whether you study feminism, whether you study multidimensional poverty, whether you have to write answer in GS, whether you have to write an essay, interview, everywhere, because Amartya Sen got Nobel Prize for Welfare Economics in 1998, and after that he got worldwide recognition, although he did so many important works even before and even after. So Amartya Sen is great champion of social justice, although whenever the name of Amartya Sen comes, mostly people think in economic terms. But Amartya Sen does not consider development only in terms of economic development. He believed in multidimensional development, and in justice he did not, like Plato, believed in ideal justice or morally perfect society or justice as destination where everybody will be moral, everybody will be law abiding. He had comparative method, and he wanted justice is not a destination, it's an ongoing process, and we must remove injustices to approach towards the ideal justice, because there is nothing like ideal justice. It keeps on evolving, it keeps on changing, so justice is not a final destination. And mostly people in terms of equality talk about redistribution of resources, wealth, income, but Amartya Sen believed that merely distribution of resources and wealth will not do, because if there is no capability, if there is no ability, the two persons getting same resource will not be able to achieve what they want to achieve. The difference is ability, capacity. So he focused a lot on capacity building, and his focus is on realization focused approach, what is to be realized. And he claimed that being and doing. He did not discuss what one is having through equitable distribution of resources, but what one can do, what one can become. Being means we must have worth, we must have utility, our existence has certain objectives. So that is being, and doing means functional approach, which is being pursued as per one's choice, based on one's ability, based on one's priority. Different people have different priorities. His guru was Karol. In 1951 he gave impossibility theorem, that he claimed that no voting system can convert individual preferences or choice into collective choices, and through mathematics he proved that no uniform public policy can cater the needs of all individuals who have different conditions, different priorities, different abilities. But Amartya Sen focused on development of social infrastructure like health, housing, education. He praised Kerala model. If social infrastructure is being focused, one will get empowered, and once one will get empowered, one can pursue the things as per one's choice. So it's a equality of not only resources, it's equality of capability, it's equality of ability, it's a equality of autonomy, expanding our life choices. And according to Amartya Sen, freedom is not the end of development, not only the means of development, but both means of development and ends of development. Without freedom, one cannot pursue the things as per one's choice. And what is development? Development is not only economic development, that you are put in golden cage, you have prosperity but you don't have liberty and freedom. That is not development. So development means the members of the society can pursue their choices, their objectives, their priorities in the way they want. So he also rejected Western thinkers that for success of democracy, prerequisite condition is prosperity like in West. He believed that no, democracy is not only means of development, democracy is also end of the development. And India is having great tradition of deliberative democracy, argumentative Indians. Means deliberations, healthy discussions, rational arguments, unbiased arguments help in arriving at a decision. So Amartya Sen's concept is not only confined to economy, being and doing, like hunger is deprivation, injustice. But fasting is functioning, that we do as per our choice, that is based on our ability, that is based on our own set goals. So Amartya Sen discussed a lot on development. Development is a multidimensional concept, poverty is a multidimensional concept. It's not only economic growth and reduction of inequality in terms of wealth and resources. It's not that 100% ideal objective to be achieved. This process must be evolving, going on, continuously going. And he also talked about missing women. According to him, 10 crore, almost 100 million missing women in the world. That means, what is missing women? Due to gender biasness, due to prenatal test, due to ultrasound test, due to female foeticide, because of discriminations. He referred in China, Pakistan, India, people prefer for male child, and many females die or disappear due to, even before their birth, even after their birth, due to social discrimination, gender inequality, and even family discriminate female girls. So there are almost 1 crore women we would have in world had there not been any discrimination. So Amartya Sen also highlights the positives of democracy, that people should not be made fit for democracy. In fact, democracy is also means to make people fit, and democracy is also the end. Because Amartya Sen believed that in democracy there is no famine. In 1943, during British days, there was famine in Bengal. Lakhs of people died. But Amartya Sen believed that after independence there was no famine. Even if 1966 there was all India famine, but due to democracy, due to public pressure, due to accountability, leadership ensured food supply and to reduce starvation. The same in China. By one estimate, 4 to 5 crore people died in the period 1959 to 1962 due to famine, because there was no democracy, there was dictatorship. It is being argued that Mao Zedong had so much ego that he returned the help of Western countries which was sent for Chinese people who were suffering starvation and hunger. So Amartya Sen highlights the positives of democracy, and he also claimed that the prosperity is not a prerequisite for the success of democracy, as Western scholars claim. He says democracy is ongoing process, development is ongoing process, freedom is ongoing process, and by that we can achieve justice by removing the injustices, by empowering people. And he also rejected lexical order of John Rawls' theory of justice, although he accepted fairness. But there is no lexical order that first liberty and then equality. He also rejected Plato's ideal concept of justice, that in ideal state there will be morally perfect society and 100% justice would be achieved. For him, justice was multidimensional concept. For him, justice involves equal promotion of equality of capability, how people's capability is developed. So welfare is equal to not only per capita income mu, but 1 minus G. G is Gini coefficient, which measures inequality through Lorentz curve. So less is the inequality, more is the welfare. More is the inequality, less is the welfare. For example, India and South Africa are almost having same per capita income, but Gini coefficient for India is 0.4, while in South Africa inequality is more because of gold, because of diamond. So Gini coefficient in South Africa is more, that is there 0.6. So 0.4 mu is in South Africa, while 0.6 mu is in India. So by this he proved that merely same per capita income will not ensure justice. It is redistribution of not only resources but capability, ability, and government follow that approach. That government follow capacity building approach. Now Skill India, Digital India, these programs are being promoted to develop the skill of people and to empower the people. So that's it for today. Thank you.